Thank you for joining us today on Purely Positive. My name is LJ, and today we have a guest from DC by the name of Selena Walton. And I'm going to let you tell how it is that we know each other.
I was invited to talk on a radio blog talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, blog talk. And I was one of the guest speakers. So since then, me and Jamelia became friends. And right after the blog talk radio interview, she ended up calling me to ask me to be part of a book that she was in the process of writing with different survivor stories of domestic violence.
Now, how many years ago was that?
Oh, that was about
3-4 years ago?
Yeah, about 3 or 4.
I don't know you for a while, huh?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Well, since that time, you and I have worked together on several things. And like you said, the domestic violence book, which was called The Journey, Domestic Violence. However, I just want you to know, I have redone the book and it is retitled Tales of Survival,
Yes.
Domestic Violence. This is the book. It's available on Amazon. Selena's story is in this book, as well as myself and one other person. And it still contains all of the resources for getting help with domestic violence for everybody. Men, women, children, teenagers, immigrants, same-sex relationships. Practically everything is covered in this particular book.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But I'm located in Atlanta. Selena lives in DC. But as you can see, she's in my studio. So, why are you here?
Oh, yeah. I'm here in Atlanta because of I'm a guest speaker at a Love Don't Hurt purple lipstick monologue. And it's, Love Don't Hurt, Love Shouldn't Hurt is an organization out of New York. And she brought the show here to do the purple lipstick monologue.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So when is that going to happen?
That's going to happen tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's the 5th.
Yes, it is. It's the 5th.
The time don't flew by so
it's been
quick,
a long day. I understand.
Yes.
I understand. So, why was it that she chose you? Because, I mean, I know that you're a survivor of domestic violence, but I also know that you have your own organization. Tell us about that.
Yes, Changing Phazez. I'm in the process of putting a YouTube show together, and it's based upon survivors being interviewed. That wants to be interviewed, that's ready to talk about it openly to the public and stuff. So we basically can bring awareness together.
Okay.
And stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Why did you choose the name Changing Phazez?
Because you go through different phases to get to the healing process. It ain't something that happens overnight, so I came up with that. Took me a while to come up with that, but it was on my heart to call it that. So because different steps, like the process I had to go through, it was different phases.
Right.
Yes.
I remember I had you on a show that I was co-hosting a couple months ago, and you talked about how when a person is in a relationship that's abusive, how they need to make a plan in order to get themselves out of that situation. Just out of curiosity, when you say make a plan, what do you mean? Because a lot of people live their lives by the seat of their pants. So, can you break that down a little bit?
Well, my plan, with me having a plan, it's probably totally different from someone else's plan. But my plan, I sat back and I thought, okay, where I'm going to go when I leave. Okay, and you have to sit there. You can't just like, oh, I'm leaving now, and you get into it and you just leave out or something, because things could happen, even though stuff could happen when you do have a plan in effect. But the plan I put in effect, I already knew where I was going, and I went places where he didn't know. He never had known that I had friends here, family here, and stuff like that. So it's just everybody, different
Everybody
plans.
does things differently. I got
Yeah.
you.
So
I got
the
you.
plan I had, and plus I had to put a plan in motion because, I got to the point that I was going to take him out. And I was going to.
Well, then I wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to talk to you now.
I know, right? Yeah.
Right.
Good thing that I stopped.
It's a good thing you did.
Yeah, and I honestly was. So that's the day that I left, and I never looked back. And that was in 2006.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you because you turned something that was negative, and you could have let it dominate your life in a negative way.
Right.
But instead, you turned it around into something that's positive, and you're helping others.
Right.
And for that, you are a purely positive person.
Oh,
PPP.
thanks.
Look at that.
I'm about to use that.
Yeah.
I'm about to use that. PPP.
PPP, a purely positive person.
Yes.
That's right. So tomorrow at this event, you're going to be basically telling everyone what your story is, correct?
Yeah, it'll be starting out where I'll be talking about my upcoming YouTube show.
Okay.
So then eventually it would, what led me to that, to put it together, that's going to lead me to tell a little bit about my story.
Okay.
And stuff. So, yes.
Well, I know you speak at other events.
Mm-hmm.
You're a busy lady. You work a full-time job. You speak at other events. You're trying to get some things together as far as helping the homeless in the community.
Yes.
You're trying to get your nonprofit together. You got your website done. You're busy doing things. I'm and I'm so flattered that you came all the way over here for this interview. Thank you so much. And
I was looking forward to.
I know, me too. Me too. I mean, to say we've known each other for such a long time, and this is the first time we're meeting. So much fun. So much fun. Anyway, okay. Is there what is the best way for anybody who wants to get involved with changing phases, or who wants to contact you in relationship to speaking? What's the best way for them to contact you?
I have a phone number, my business line I consider it as, which is 443-410-4378. I also have a website called changingphases.org, and you also can reach me on Facebook, which is Selena Walton, or my actual page, Changing Phases. So, yeah, those are the ways you can reach me.
All right, then. That is pretty good. Now, is there anything else that you would like to let our listeners know?
I would like to let the listeners know that if you're in that situation and you think you can't get out, there's always a way out. You don't want the way out where you end up 6 feet under, or you spend the rest of your life in jail. It don't have to be that way. And don't never let your abuser think that he's the only one that ever wants you, that ever love you and stuff, because that's not true. So, if he really, truly loved you, he wouldn't be putting his hands on you and stuff. So, I would say I did it, and you can too.
Words of wisdom. Thank you so much. Thank you, Selena, for coming by and letting us know what Changing Phases is all about and what it is that you're doing. Because, like I said, you are a purely positive person. And we're going to take a commercial break now. And when we come back, we'll have some news for you. I'm doing my part to spotlight the good things people are doing. I'm LJ Thomas, host and founder of the show Purely Positive. If you are a person doing good things or you know of someone doing good things, contact me at purelypositiveshow@gmail.com. We want to interview you, and location doesn't matter. This is an Azarel Jamalajaz Partnership production. Thanks for joining us.